Okay. All right, well, if you are watching the playback, I am just waiting for people to arrive into the live. I'm hoping my moderator comes soon. So, I did a last minute announcement of this. Ooh, someone's here. All right, good. I'm glad someone's here. All right, only 2 minutes in. Oh, yay, I got a like already. I hope it's yay, my moderator. Thank you, Jim. Thank you for being here. Oh, we got 2 people here. I'm so glad you're here. Did you get like a notification or anything that I added you as a moderator? I hope so. So I'm going to pull a couple cards for you. Yay, Cassandra. I'm so glad you made it. Thank you so much for coming in. All right, very good. Ooh, cards are flying out already. Jim, that card's for you. Trust in higher forces. So you're on the right. Oh, okay. You should. Yeah. Oh, you're coming up as like you have this little thing next to your name. So it does. I think you're showing up as a moderator. So if anybody starts, hey, Melissa, if anybody starts leaving some weird comments, I think you'll be able to delete them. So please feel free. Like anything, crap. All right, great. Yeah, there we go, Big Jim. Melissa and Cassandra's here, and I am so excited, you guys. So I'm going to pull a couple cards. Oh, I love you too, Melissa. Thank you so much. I am going to, so thank you, Jim, so much. You're coming up as a shaman tonight. So I'll pull individual cards towards the end, but what I'm going to do at first, hey, Tracy, so glad you're here. I'm going to let a few more people stumble in, and then, well, I don't know if you guys are stumbling in or what. I know I'm stumbling a little today. Oh, hey, Wawa. I like your name, Wawa. That's going to be fun to say. Ooh, I'm getting cards already, and I didn't even pray yet. But, yeah, I'm going to wait for a few more people to come through, and then, oh, the comments just disappeared. Okay, there they are again. I'm going to wait for a few more people to come in, but I'm really glad you guys are here. Oh, nice, Melissa. I'm so glad you're chowing. Enjoy. Yeah, I just got like this burst of energy today. So, thanks, Jim. And I hope you guys are feeling the same way. Like this transition into Aries season should be nice. It should be good, especially compared to like the heavy feelings of Pisces season. And so I'm excited to be here at Aries season. And I'm really glad you guys are all here. I'm really grateful for everybody being here. So I might as well just get into prayer, and then I'm going to pull cards for the spring equinox, see what's coming in for all of us as a collective. I know, right, Melissa? You should be feeling better as a Saggy going into a fire season. I'm going to pull cards for all of us, and see what's coming in this spring for all of us. And then towards the end, if you guys want to throw super chats or whatever, something small my way, then I'll pull individual cards for you. I'll probably be here for about an hour or so. Oh, beautiful, Jim. I'm glad you're doing affirmations. Oh, I keep forgetting to pray. Super distracted. I don't know if you guys have been distracted lately. All right. Dear Father God, Mother Earth, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors, please protect me and my viewers by only allowing in messages from the highest of vibrational beings and block any negative energies from entering this sacred space, so mote it be. Yeah, Melissa, me too. I'm like, I feel so like less emotional now, and I'm like, oh, this feels nice. So sorry I'm taping in portrait. I gotta figure out how to do this in landscape, so I hope it doesn't look funny. It does look funny, but it's all right. And you can see, I just realized I smashed my thing 1,000,000 times. So, but whatever. All right, let's see what's going on for us. Whoa, this dang card. Surround yourself with protective energy. So as you guys can see, I've got my protection crystals on. Just because things are going to get lighter, thank you, Jim. Just because things are going to get, a little lighter in the energy doesn't mean that we can let our guards down. So just always watch that. Make sure you're protecting your energy, especially from people who, like, if you're hanging with them and you feel really, really tired after hanging out with them, that's a huge sign that they are like kind of robbing your energy, your life force energy, and that you may want to limit the amount that that you're hanging with those people, even if it's family or old friends. Sometimes those people can be the ones that really drain us the most. And if you do have to hang around these people, if they're people that you love and care about, and it kind of hurts you, just wear crystals, do cleansing energy after you hang with these people. It's not always their fault, so I don't always say just cut them out, because that's not always, what we can do. Yeah, good, Jim. See, you let go of the people you can, but we can't always, so I wanted to give some advice. But it is, of course, easier if the person has time and time again, shown that they just suck your life force energy out. It's not worth having them in your life, But I'm talking like if this is your mom or someone like that, that can be much harder, or a sibling or something. Summer came out, though. I like this. Bask in joy and light. So it's funny, the season that, a lot of us are going into came out, not the one we're now in. It does look like always looking forward with a positive attitude is very, very important. And guys, if I miss your comments, I'm really sorry. I do want to just focus on the reading, because I think there's a lot of people that watch the playbacks. But please continue to comment and leave, and I'll scroll back. And when we start doing super chats, I'll pay a lot more attention. Lives are far more difficult than I realized. I was way tired after the last one. So that's why I had to make Jim a moderator. I was like, I don't even have a choice. I need someone to watch those comments for me. And I really appreciate that. So let's all give Jim a big thumbs up too. Wow, you guys, I love these cards. I love the people that are here tonight, and anybody watching the playback. I can tell there's a lot of super high vibe people. Really, getting into your earth energy. I know I have Big Jim, who's a Capricorn, and Melissa, you have a ton of Cappy in your chart. And any other earth signs that are hanging out tonight. You guys definitely have some strong, psychic energy about you. These two coming out together is huge. And then I do see this also as you guys, and I've had a lot of clients, including and I don't want to call out names, but other people who are trying to develop their psychic gifts. And triple Capricorn. Wow, Jim. There's people trying to develop their psychic gifts, and this really denotes this, because the pregnancy and the all right, Melissa, I'll get you you'll be my first one. The high priestess, with her being pregnant like that, it's like you cultivate being pregnant with these gifts, and for you to like really nurture them, take your psychic vitamins, if you will, turmeric. Oh, I wish I grabbed it. I just started taking a turmeric. Tracy, you'll be second. Just remind me, guys. What is it? Turmeric is definitely the supplement that I take that helps cleanse the third eye. I've read that in multiple places. So that may be something that you may want to start supplementing or cooking more with. I have read that it's better to cook and use an oil or something so that your body absorbs it. But start doing the little things. Also, most of my clients who have booked with me, my regulars, know that I recommend spiritual baths on a regular basis to cleanse your aura. I know I'll be doing that tonight, and I think it's very, very important that you cleanse that aura. Yeah, your psychic vites, It reminds me of that Queen Herbie song that we like so much, Melissa. So make sure that you're cleansing the aura, taking, doing what you can to nurture these psychic gifts. I could go on and on about that, and I do want to develop a class about psychic gifts. Oh, hey, Catherine, thank you. You are number 3. Oh, awesome, Jim. You've been taking turmeric too. Okay, cool. So I'm not the only one who's on the turmeric train, it looks like. Wow. So it does look like a lot of people are doing a whole. Yeah, Melissa, you like the bats, right? Because I've recommended them to you directly a lot, and they've really helped me too. Yeah, I definitely I got to develop a psychic class. Oh, hey Rita, thank you. You're number 4. So the the funny thing is that I want you guys really researching how to let go of the pain. Now, these cards look crazy. Like, these cards look like really rough, but I actually think that this is an amazing. Oh, Cassandra, you're number 5. Thank you, sweetie. So the thing that is amazing to me is that so many of us are doing so much healing that I'm seeing that this 10 of Swords is actually the ending of a lot of pain, and you guys really doing the research with this Page of Swords, whether it's watching tarot online, booking with tarot readers, talking to other spiritualists, reading books. Like I'm reading the Untethered Soul, which is a really good book. It talks so much about what I talk about in my readings, only it says it in a different way, about how switching the mind and switching the thought makes, and how we can retrain our brains, and that thoughts are just thoughts. They're nothing more than that. And so just keep doing that really amazing work that you're doing to get through this pain, to let this go. Judgment is here. I love this, you guys. Judgment with the 5 of Swords. So watch out. I mean, if any past people who have hurt you, they may be coming back to some of the people in this room tonight. And some of you may want that, some of you may not. So, you did, that's awesome, Melissa. I definitely think that, and whoever's taking turmeric for inflammation, yes, that's actually another reason why I take it as well. It has multiple benefits, so it's really smart. It does look like the 5 of Swords and the 3 of Cups with the Judgment. Whoa! With the 5 of Pentacles. So guys, I think I was bringing up this protective energy because I do think that there's a lot of us who do have some vampires around us who have just been really trying to suck us dry. They may be coming back for more. Really watch making any decisions out of lack, or even trying to make friends because you may feel lonely or out in the cold. Like, don't ever compromise who you really are. Like, some of my clients who have seen me for years really struggle to even admit that they see me. And I'm not saying that that's 5 of Swords, like really crappy energy, but I do think that, like, it can be really hard to admit that you or that you believe in tarot, or, because you're afraid of judgment from others, because you're afraid that, like, your people, will think you're nuts or leave you out in the cold. But the truth is like, if any of you are resonating with this, the truth is, if those people judged you for something like that without doing any research, they're not really that great to have around in the first place. And I know that sounds like typical mom advice, but sometimes we do need that reminder, even as adults, that, other people's judgment can absolutely get us down. And it's really important not to follow that, especially if you've had your own experiences. I know for me personally, I would never do this professionally and full-time 6 days a week if it didn't help me personally, if it didn't guide me and get me to a better place on a personal level. I would never do this for other people or be as successful at it as I am. Here we go. This is what I'm waiting for. 4 of Wands and Temperance. So maybe the rest of March may be a little up and down, and my Boston is coming up because I am pretty tired. Yeah, definitely the being true to yourself. It's true. So it looks like March may still have a little bit more of getting through these sort of rougher, little bit of Piscean, energies that may be lingering. I hope by next week at least people will be feeling much, much better. But it does look like, yeah, the Boston accent's flying out of my mouth tonight now. I'm usually totally burnt by Saturday night, and you can see, like, I didn't even put lipstick on. I totally forgot the lipstick. But April is when we're gonna really start to see this, this like, oh my God, okay. And I do think this might have something to do with the pandemic as well. That, like, more people getting vaccinated, whatever you say about that, I'm a big believer in science, and so I did get my vaccination. And I'm going for my second one in April. And I truly believe that the more people who get it, the better. Me getting my vaccination wasn't just, about me either. It was about the collective health, and I have a lot of people who are very high risk in my life. And if I gave them COVID, I would never forgive myself. So anyway, but that's my personal shit, and believe what you will about vaccines. However, I will say here, oh, Maureen, yay, I'm glad you're here. Oh, hey, beautiful. So yeah, it's very important that we, not give into this lack mentality, even in these last, 2 weeks or, week and a half of March that's left, and know that, like, a real sense of stability and divine temperance is coming in. And I love this. Oh, Cassandra, thank you. I'm glad that you agree. I have so many clients who are nurses. So many, like, it's incredible. I was offering, like, free readings to nurses during the beginning of this pandemic because I just had so many, and I saw how much they were truly suffering, and it was crazy, crazy, crazy. Ooh, the sun. So here we go. This is a beautiful, beautiful omen. I love this. Between the sun and the summer, a lot of people who are watching me actually may be in really warm weather already, and I'm kind of jealous. I'm not gonna lie. I was in March. Not in March. What the hell's wrong with me? I was in Florida this time last year. I ran to Florida right before the pandemic started to hop in the ocean, and it was the most beautiful weather ever. It was southern Florida. So I'm jealous of the people who are a little, down south. Is it on? Oh, you're in Australia. Oh, Catherine, hey! I'm so glad you're here. Oh, yes, it's going into autumn in Australia. That's right. Still sunny there, though, right? Is it still pretty warm in autumn? I always forget to address that. But, just know that even for you, basking in joy and light, this actually may be more important than ever for you to keep your energy up. And actually, Catherine, I have questions for you. And I'll have to wait, but I have questions for you in regards to, like, a lot of things about Australia. It's still hot. All right, I thought so. So yeah, and the sun is still beating down on you guys. So it's definitely something that I'm feeling like a lot of us are going to experience. Maybe even, hopefully me, will experience a little warmer weather real soon. It does look like, unfortunately, the sun was followed by the Nine of Swords. And if you guys watch a lot of tarot, you know this Nine of Swords is a sleepless nights card, right? But I think that we're shedding a light on anxiety in a new way. That's why I think the sun is here. And I do think that the sun with the Nine of Swords is definitely the kind of thing that, like, we want to talk about what we're anxious about. Because if we keep it all bottled in, that's when we end up with disease or, this lack mentality. So, have you had a lot of sleepless nights lately? Yeah, I haven't slept well this week either. Big Jim, I'm so jealous you're in Cali. And I'm jealous Catherine's in Australia. I try not to be a jealous Aries. I just am. It's so cold here still. I had the windows open luckily today though. Arnica for inflammation. Tracy, that's good to know. Yeah, inflammation can ruin everything. It can actually mess with your third eye too, I believe. So, and actually, I do think that since we're on the topic of that, I think that's coming up for a reason. Yeah, saying it does take my power. I gotta watch that. I do think that like me saying I'm jealous isn't a good thing. It's a bad habit. I need to go to a warmer place. I absolutely will be moving to a warmer place someday. I know that. But anyway, speaking of inflammation, I do think that we've got to understand that anxiety and putting ourselves through unnecessary worry is going to cause physical symptoms. It's going to cause physical problems. And we've got to really, really watch that for sure. So all of you just always remember that, and that worry does cause issues. Whoa. All right. So what I think, okay, I'm not going to show you this last card. I got to do these first. So I want you guys seriously recognizing when we're in lack, because this lack mentality seems pretty prolific during this reading. And this Nine of Swords, it's almost like you're running away from it, though. It's so funny to me because each so-called negative card keeps coming out with an intensely positive card. And in this aspect, so for me, the Knights can go either way. They can be pretty negative and rough, or they can be intensely brave, go-getters, groundbreakers. Knights are necessary. They're courageous and they're smart. And the Knight of Swords to me says you're taking an intellectual view of this lack mentality. And once you're able to see it for what it really is, which is honestly just devil energy, like that's when the devil card comes out in a negative sense. I do think that a lot of it is like not the devil itself, but just real negative energy, lower vibrational energies, possibly in your home or in your stuff. Like I did a Sag reading where I was saying, oh my God, Sagittarius, you got to get rid of the crap in your home. Well, I just got to what I think may have been holding me back in my home and just purged it all. So I'm shocked that it took me months to realize I still had stuff in my house that may be keeping me vibrationally lower, and I got rid of it. And I do encourage you guys to get rid of any old clutter and crap that does keep you down. You may not even realize it, and it is important that you take control over those thoughts in your head that say, I can't, and replace it with, no, I can. Sometimes I have even, in the beginning of this journey, have said straight out loud to myself, stop, Melissa, stop thinking that. You're lying to yourself. Please let that go. It's not serving you. Like I've literally just had to tell myself that. And that's an act of self-care. So we often say, oh, let's like take a bath for self-care, which I do think that is self-care too, or go get a manicure or a pedicure or whatever for self-care. Yeah, that counts kind of, but the real self-care is sometimes being real with yourself and saying you're lying to yourself when you say you can't do that, or just being fully honest. There are so many ways that self-care comes into play. Self-care is also not beating yourself up for any mistakes that you've made in the past. I think that sometimes we get caught up in the mistakes we've made as well. you know? And I just went through my whole home and got rid of a bunch of crap and smudged the crap out of it with sage. And I finally just like, oh, can breathe. Yeah, my poor air signs, Cassandra. I saw that, and Melissa, I love that R thing. Yeah, my air signs. There's a lot of air signs that I read for, and you guys really do get trapped in the head, and it's very important that we recognize. Untethered Soul is definitely a book for people who get stuck in their head, and that's 99% of people. I have a mama fire. I've got almost all fire in my chart. My whole chart is almost fire, basically. All my big ones. But I do have a Jupiter in Libra and 3 other placements. Sorry, I gotta fix my hair. So I do understand. Sometimes I get into some real Libra energy, and man, I get so stuck just trying to make a decision, and I'm like, holy crap. There are people who live like this all day, every day, who just, get stuck in their melons, and it must be so hard. But I've had to actively work on it. Here we go with the Ace and the Two of Cups. Look at this, guys. Once we move away from this lack, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, Two of Cups. Now, it looks like some of us may have been struggling with people who weren't honest with us, or people who may have lied, and you're really learning to manifest that true blue kind of love, And oh, I'm so glad, you guys. That true blue kind of love, this Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, someone who is fully honest, and someone who is like just fully present. I'm getting that reciprocal energy. And I do think with this Four of Wands, it is a lot of twin flame energy as well. You guys have really learned how to manifest, because you can't manifest when you're in a place of lack. It's literally impossible, So, all right, I'm going to pull a few more cards and then wrap this, and then I'll get into the people who sent me some cash apps, or not cash apps. What the fuck am I saying? Whatever, super chats. Oh, can you tell I'm a little tired today? I am so sorry. My accent can be so strong when I have gotten a lot done. And like I said, I was getting rid of stuff that I had for years that I was like, oh my God, why do I still have this? So I definitely encourage you guys to do the same. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. All right, there's a lot of positive cards coming out tonight. And for the 9 people who are here, I love this for us. And I'm so glad you're hanging out with me tonight. It makes me feel really abundant and loved. And I hope anybody who's watching the playback also is feeling really, really good. I think Aries energy is going to completely fill our cups in a way that, we haven't felt in a while. And whether you're a fire sign, air sign, earth sign, it doesn't matter. All of us will be feeling really good. Wow, you guys. So, if you notice, the 3 of Cups was with the 5 of Pentacles before. Now, the 3 of Cups is with the 2 of Cups. I love this. So, it looks like there may be some real reunion energy with soulmates. Now, this may be with someone from the past, or it could be someone new that you meet through friends or family. Definitely could be the end of March, which we are at. This is excellent, excellent energy. I love that so many positive cards came out of all 3 decks. The 2 of Cups twice. That is the kind of love that we are all searching for. That 2 of Cups is one of my favorite cards in the deck. Wow, you guys have really, and we have all been through some real tests of faith. Really huge. I mean, and with still a lot of us, people probably wouldn't blame us if we didn't believe in love anymore. But we still do. And that's really amazing. Some of my people who watch me have been through things that, you know, are hard to even speak about. And you're still here and you're still fighting. And I'm so proud of you. And I'm about to cry. I hate that. I always hate when like readers are like, oh my God, I cried during this reading in the title, as if that makes you somehow a little more authentic. But holy crap. You guys have been through so much, you know? All right, Nadia, I got you. I think you're number 5 or 6. I got to scroll back and look, but thank you. I will go back. Yeah, guys, you guys have been through some stuff. And we've been through some stuff. And I'm so proud of the people that watch me, especially my regulars, Big Jim, Melissa, Cassandra, everybody who's here tonight, Tracy. I see you on a regular basis in the comments, like all of you guys. You're just such a huge part of my life. I think about you guys. I hope, you know, especially when I'm doing the specific sign readings, you know, and now is the time. There is going to be some beautiful spring days where we can finally catch our breaths, can finally take a break from, you know, what I think is really overwhelming feelings. Living through a pandemic is no joke. And where I do think that there is light at the end of this really dark freaking tunnel, man. I love that there's 10 likes and 10 people here. That makes my heart sing. And it has been for us to all build up our strength. It hasn't been for nothing. And I feel so bad for the people who have lost people that they love. It breaks my heart. You know, that's too much, you know. But the ones who have lived through it, we are definitely stronger now. And yeah, and it's just such an amazing thing. Yeah, and you know what, guys? So we may have not really felt like we had to or could talk about these struggles we've been through. And I truly think that we've got to talk about it. And I think maybe once, you know, this pandemic has slowed down and, you know, people aren't dying in such huge numbers and people are back to work and things are going, you know, better, we will be able to start talking about what we've all been through a little more, you know? But it's been a lot, you guys. 2020 and the first half of 2021 has been crazy, or the first quarter has been insane. And props to everybody who made it through. Yes, we are now braver than we've ever been. Oh, thank you, you guys. I love you guys so much. I really do. I'm about to cry again. Why? The Pisces season is supposed to be over. Why the fuck am I crying? I love my subscribers so much. I love like the community, even though it's small. I love the community I've built over here. I have like the best fucking people. I really do. And holy crap. Sorry guys. This is why God made me be brave and get my ass out here and put my butt on camera so that I can meet you guys and give you guidance and help you out. And but it's a lot, you know? And I'm so proud of the growth that I see in my clients and my YouTube subscribers. And I just love how much, you know, you guys cheer me on. And I hope that I can do the same for you. I really, really do. Wow. So if you have been struggling to sleep, you know what the worst is when you wake up at 4 a.m. and, thank you, Melissa. You've been a life changer in my life too. There's no doubt. Those times when you wake up at like 4 a.m. and you can't get back to sleep, that's kind of the worst, you know? Oh, Melody, I'm so glad you're here. Oh, hey, beautiful. So anyway, dawn may be the time when a lot of messages start coming in, though. So try and get quiet. I wouldn't so at least for this group who's here tonight, I do think that getting quiet and listening to those little thoughts that you are having in your head if you do wake up is going to be really important. Maybe keep a notebook next to your bed. Yeah, Cassandra, definitely keep a notebook next to your bed. And I don't. Oh God, I hate that I was crying. I didn't know I had to bring the tissues to this reading tonight. I was not what I expected. But yeah, those messages that come in early in the morning, 2, 3, 4 in the morning, if you're waking up or you can't sleep and you're still up at that time, take note. Take note of what's coming in. And remember that we all have the choice to be happy. And these are happy tears. I'm not sad. I'm just emotionally overwhelmed. I'm like, And I do think that, I do think choosing happiness is something that we can all do no matter what we've been through. And knowing that, number one, there's almost always someone who's been through something worse. We don't want to compare ourselves, though that doesn't take away from our pain. But we say, thank God that, it wasn't that bad. That can sometimes be therapeutic, even if it was really bad. But another way to help deal with those more traumatic things is to talk about it. And then to let it go and say, I am safe now, though. I am safe. And so, again, there are so many fighters in this group tonight, but we can still choose to be happy. And I love that. And I think it's going to be a little easier now that Aries season is here to choose to be happy. So I love it. All right, so I'm going to get started on those super chats. So Melissa, I know you're first. I may have to scroll back to remember, or if you guys could remind me, I should have told you to remember your number. Melissa, I know you're first. Let me see what's going on with you, baby girl. Yeah, Jim, thank you so much. And Jim, I'll pull some cards for you at the end for all your help tonight. So I really appreciate you. Whoa. If you wouldn't mind going back maybe and looking and let me know what the order is for the people. Catherine, number 3. All right, awesome. All right, who was number 2? I'm so sorry, I forget. I think it was Cassandra. All right, Melissa, you know what you are. You know you're psychic. You know you keep focusing on you. You can alchemize. Thank you, Jim. Yeah, I know, honey. You know what? It's all about learning to deal with if you are feeling abandoned, because I know this one kicks up so many emotions in you. I know, it's like, does spirit have to kick down your door to tell you you're super, super gifted? And it's, oh man, you come up gifted every single time. It's the Sagittarius. I really believe that. I see it in my daughter too. Saggy, and my Sag moon is part of the reason why I'm able to do what I do. Yeah, shocker. He got the Hermit. You know why. He feels like he's making, he's making the best choices that he can at this point. He feels like it's the best move for him to do. He's spying, as always. The spy kid, as always. So you know which site he watches you on. And he wants to talk. There's no doubt. Spring, in between spring and summer, there's going to be big changes. And I think there's not going to be crickets no more. But let's pull a few tarot. You're the best, Jim. Tracy is 2, Cassandra's 3, 4 for Nadia. Oh, wait. Tracy is 2, Catherine is 3, Cassandra's 4. Okay. Awesome. Tracy is 2. Thank you, thank you, Jim. So, Melissa, you know what I'm getting really strongly is there's a song called The Far Side. She keeps on passing me by. But in this aspect, you want to let him pass you by. Blue Wave Integration. I'm so glad you're here. Happy New Year's. Yes, you totally get it. So, guys, when she says Happy New Year's, she's right. It's technically the New Year. And I actually tell people I'm technically a New Year's baby. Blue Wave, you're a, or Blue Flame rather, you're an Aries as well, right? So, Melissa, you are totally, you just keep holding back. You keep holding back. You know, you let him walk on by. Exactly. I love it. You must know the song. So there's endings happening. Endings for sure in his life with the past and with you know who. And that's what's going on. I think he's really, really overwhelmed by these endings that are going on. Yep. Big money involved too. So I think he's afraid to admit it. He's afraid to tell you he's actually at a really rough point. He is holding back, but his emotion is still super overflowing, sweetie. As usual. Yep. He's probably going to be moving or something. And I'm getting that's moving towards calmer waters, possibly with you. There's definitely something coming through towards the spring into summer. Yep. I know it's spring into summer, okay? So what I'm getting is during the turn of that season. Hang in there. Keep doing the amazing, amazing work you do. April 2nd, I love it. I love it, Blue Flame. All right, so Melissa, I hope that was helpful for you, my love. I truly do. All right, Tracy. Oh, Tracy, you're a reader as well? Okay. All right, let's see what's going on. I know, I forgot your question too, my love. Melissa, I love you so much. Thank you for your constant support. You are literally the best. And I love you so much. I truly do. Ooh, Tracy. You better be reading tarot. You better be reading tarot with that girl there. So you're on the right path, that's for sure. Keep nurturing it. Wow, just like in the reading, that was a direct message for you. Keep nurturing this psychic gift that you have. Keep doing the, that's what you got to do, sweetie. And you know what I can see you doing is actually branching out to family and friends real soon. Maybe taking $5 donations or doing free readings for feedback. You start there. And if you ever need any kind of counseling in which way, like how to get started in tarot, I am here for you, baby. It's very important you do those prayers and that protection work because you are super duper psychic, my love. You are meant to do this work. Absolutely. But you got to protect yourself a little more. Be careful so we can tap into low vibrational energies just as easily as we can tap into high vibrational energies. So like I said, with these crystals and everything, it's vitally important that you do the protection work. You are an empress, Tracy. I love you. You're just stunning, and you just keep doing it. I do think reading for your friends, you may be ready to do that. Or you may even want to do some of those wonderful Blue Flame. So I do think that, Tracy, for you, it's really important that you start off with friends, or you may even want to go into those like the not YouTube, Facebook tarot reading groups and be like, okay, anybody want a free reading? You have to give me feedback for it, you know? Great. Keep doing that. That's the way we get started. Yeah, and if you want to get out on YouTube, protection work is so important. Look at you, girl. It definitely looks like your friends would love readings. So just make sure that they give you honest feedback. So before you give them readings, say to them, number one, like, I need at least 5 minutes of feedback, or whatever you can tell me, or if you can tell me 3 good things or 3 rough things like that, and keep doing the healing work. You are absolutely on the right path, Tracy. You 100% are. And I'm really, really happy for you that you got started on tarot. So be very careful, though, if you do decide to start a YouTube channel. It can be a little weird. Like, my core group of people are amazing. You guys make me cry. But then there's a lot of, weirdos out here, too, All right, so there was Catherine. Catherine, my love. Can you remind me, is there a specific question that you needed me to answer? I don't know if hope she's still here. Wow. This keeps coming out. The same cards that were here for the reading, same things. Wonder if Catherine, are you still here, sweetie? Yeah, so I'm on Catherine, who's number 3. I wonder if she's still here. Did she leave? I hope she didn't leave. Ah, Catherine! I don't see her commenting. I wonder if, is there a way? I don't want to like stick my hand on anything. All right, well, I'm pulling cards for, oh, Catherine, there you are, baby. Good. Oh, thank God. Yes, okay, she didn't post a question. All right, well, I got cards for you here, my love. But if there's anything that you need me to focus on, these 2 cards together keep coming out for the people in this reading. So when I was saying cultivating that psychic energy, that was a definite message for you as well. It's funny, the same cards came flying out, those 2 together. Oh, okay, yep, that's right. Yeah, because I could see there's I was like, oh yeah, that's right, you miss someone a lot. Yep, I remember now. And it's all very important that you be very brave and honest, and understand that like your inner knowing about your connection with him is huge. Huge. Oh, thank you, Melissa. You're the best. Jeez, man, you kill me. You kill me with your donations and beautiful things. Thank you. Springtime. He's definitely going to come back around in springtime. Oh, Tracy, awesome. Yeah, you know what? Email me at Mummify Tarot and I'll send you the link. It should be listed in my description as well. Absolutely, Writer Poet. You'll be number 6 after Nadia. So I've got a couple more people to go, but you can for sure. So he's going to be reaching out, sweetie, during spring. He needs to learn how to shift his perception about it, you know? Aw, thank you, Catherine. Thank you so much, honey. Yeah, he needs a little more time to shift his perception about something, and you know exactly what that is. I think we talked about it one-on-one. He has been an amazing teacher to you in his life. He's going to be coming back through to you winter, which is hilarious because you're in Australia. So winter is not nearly as far for you as it is for some of my other clients, which is so funny. Yeah, there's definitely, and I'm getting that it may be, something that is pretty unexpected, that you didn't expect him to come through at that time. Keep defending your truth in this situation, because there are things that happened with you two that you were actually, Spirit wants to point out, you were 100% right about. You didn't do anything wrong here, and Aries season, I think you're going to really be ready for whole new beginnings. You may even want to just try and let go of any of that defensive energy, though, as much as you can. Your truth is still your truth, but getting angry about it isn't as helpful, you know? And I totally get that. Whoa. There's a level of commitment that may be coming in. It may be sooner than winter for you, because you're going into autumn. This looks like it may be sooner. There is something about you intellectually, like committing to your spirituality in a bigger way. So, for sure. Jim, if you could pay attention to Writer Poet's question for me and note it down. And then I think Writer Poet and then Jim's going to be my last ones. Then I think I got to shut it down. Oh, man. Okay. So, very similar to what Melissa's going through. This guy isn't sure how to get out of what he's in right now because he's afraid to lose money. Money keeps people in keeps a lot of people stuck, you know? So, sorry guys. I need a little water. I do think he has a lot of love for you still. He's overwhelmed and he's afraid, but he can see that the situation he's in is ending now. And it may end up costing him some big money. But he's moving towards a calmer place. Very, very similar to Melissa's situation, which is interesting. Thank you, Jim. And so he's going to be coming through. I do think it's going to be closer to June. So June may be like right when autumn starts to end, or I don't know. I have a hard time picturing it, but let me see what the overall energy between the two of you in the middle is here to get a better idea. You, like Melissa, keep moving forward in the way that you're going, because you're doing amazing work. Yeah. This guy, he's gonna ask for coffee or something really, really light, you know? Oh, right, Poet, I'm so glad you like the True Crime Tuesdays. I'm going to bring that up later at the end. So, yeah, there's something about him wanting to heal it and him still being really, really sexually attracted to you. Oh, Catherine, okay, so winter does start in June there. That's okay, because I have a hard time visualizing or picturing that. So this is excellent, you sweetie. This is excellent energy. He is going to want to heal this with you, but it's probably going to be pretty slow. And I think you would be okay too. Yeah, Melissa and Catherine, you guys should be friends. I swear. You're going through something very, very similar. There should be a support group for people going through what you guys are going through. There's no doubt. And so, all right, awesome. So here we go. Where'd all the comments go? Where'd they go? No, I don't want to. All right, awesome. All right. So Catherine, thank you, sweetie. I hope that was really helpful for you. There's definitely something going to be going on. Yeah. And see, I was going to ask about Christmas and things like that. All right. So I am so slow. Now I don't remember who is next. Cassandra's next. All right, Cassandra, sweetie, remind me. Oh, Cassandra, you're the best. Any messages from Spirit? All right, Big Jim, you're the shit. You are the best moderator. I knew appointing you as a moderator was the smartest idea ever. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you for being here tonight. I really just appreciate your beautiful presence. You're one of the most stunning people ever. All right, Cassandra. Oh, my air sign with the air guardian. It's important that you shift your perception about all of it. See things from a higher perspective. So when I get this card, for anybody, my advice is often give yourself the same advice you would give your best friend. You know? Blue Flame, I'm definitely accepting. Oh, well, I shut down the super chats. Shit. Blue Flame, definitely join me next time for my next live, and I'll get you for sure. I'll pull a card or two for you too towards the end. So for you, Cassandra, it's really important that you not be afraid. So sometimes the messages we get when we're psychic can be super duper intense, and it's important that we don't let that intensity freak us out to the point where we run away from it all. It's funny because you're super, super excited, but you feel a little, I think it's the unknown that gets you. I love that the sun and the moon are here for you. So this is balancing your feminine and your masculine in a deep way, and the light and the dark. And that's something that all light workers have to do. And it's something that we're always striving to do. Some days I feel like I have done it. Some days I feel like I'm a little more off. And so right now, this denotes that you really are balanced in that energy. You may be also a prophetic dreamer. So whatever dreams that are coming to you right now are extremely, extremely deep and important. And you may even get messages for clients. For you, Cassandra, yeah, I'll pull a card or two for you, Blue Fame. So definitely with the Two of Cups here, you're one of those people that I was talking about that may be manifesting like true love, But also, if you're going into developing your psychic gifts, and if it's about that, you're definitely doing it for doing what you love. I also feel like though your love relationship is going to be reaching a new level, and that's really exciting. And I know that you're one of my Wisio clients, and we've talked about this. So yeah, here it is. Yeah, you're slowly. Yeah, oh, I hate when that happens. So yeah, you're slowly moving towards your masculine here, and you're slowly moving towards your Ten of Cups. I love this. And it's important that you do take it slow. It looks like, yeah, and it looks like you're manifesting that, sweetie, during Aries season. This is spectacular energy, spectacular. And so you just keep moving the way you're going. I'm going to pull from a different deck here because I'm getting pulled to this one. But I feel like you keep moving exactly the way you're going. You got this, mama. I mean, this Ace of Wands does denote a lot of creative energy or a lot of sexual energy. So you may be manifesting by writing petitions or writing things down, or you may be doing a little sex magic with this Two of Cups person. Don't be afraid of that either. Oh, and like we talked about in some of your videos, there is some of this, and I do think that will be sort of manifested out. What is that about for Cassandra? Ooh, yeah. There's an element of you keeping your confidence up and knowing that no one else compares to you. And that's the important part for you. Know that like you're very, very special. And it does look like there are going to be some big endings to this devil energy for you, which is really, really cool, Cassandra. I hope that was helpful for you. I mean, just don't get too up here, Aquarius, right? Like, and make sure that you're, not hopping on the hamster wheel constantly. All right, so remind me who was next? Cassandra, I am the worst. Nadia for finances and career. For some reason, I remember Nadia's question. And then writer poet, then blue flame. I'll pull like 1 or 2 cards for you, and then big Jim, and then I'm out. Jim, you're the shit. I love you so much. Thank you. All right, career or finance advice. Let's do this for Nadia. Sweet Nadia. All right. Yeah. Awesome. Oh, you're an Aries sun. I love it. So it's really important. I hate that I was like just like in the video. I have like that probably was not whatever. All right. So autumn, release old and rest. So make sure that you're letting go of the pain, letting go of any old stuff. It does look like don't be afraid of success. It does seem that like you may be suffering a little bit from like what is known as imposter syndrome, really struggling to let go of feelings like maybe I can't do this, and that message that I was getting when, I was saying in the collective about, changing the I can'ts to I cans would be really, really great. Move a little slower. That Aries sun and the Scorpio. I mean, Scorpios, I guess, tend to move slowly. I don't know. Water signs are supposedly move slow, but I've seen some fast-ass Scorpios. So just make sure that you slow down, that you don't let, things get overwhelming. Yeah. So you know what I'm getting really strongly? That makes sense. You may want to slowly move out of one if you can reduce your hours and go to the next one. Because I don't want you just to up and quit. I don't think that's going to be helping. But slowly moving from one to, are you thinking about starting your own business or doing a spiritual business of some kind, Nadia? Because it does seem like this imposter syndrome does tend to go against a lot of like light workers, people doing light work, even if it's like Reiki or, yeah, because you're definitely gifted with this high priest. And it does seem like there's some kind of spiritual business going on, or something where you're going to be helping people directly. And that might be a little harder, like for you to feel like you're capable of doing that when you're 100% capable. So make sure that you don't talk yourself out of it at all. And it does seem it's really important that you get out there and talk to other people. Yeah. So it's important that you don't be afraid to charge other people. Stop holding back, because you've got to get paid for that, you know? And it's really, really important that, you know, because that's when I was saying that there's a lot of people, I think, in the group who have people sucking their energy. Make sure that you see yourself worthy of getting paid for it. For years, I did tarot for 20 years before I ever got paid for it. And now I realize that I should have been doing that a long time ago. Get inspired, come up with the price list, and start marketing yourself as a healer. And since you own a business already, you already know the model and how to get started. And I think the thing that's tripping you up a little bit with getting started in your healing business is you do know how much work it is to run a business. And to do another business would probably be, or definitely will be, a lot. But your idea is solid. And healers are needed now more than ever. Are you doing Reiki or like some hands-on kind of stuff? Because I know distance would definitely be something that you may want to integrate into your practice as well. Yep. It's more about making the decision to move forward with this new business endeavor. You know? I see. So, yeah, I think if you can somehow parlay some of your clients, like take a few less IT clients so that you can have a little more time for healing, I do think you'll be more emotionally fulfilled. You know, and you know exactly what to do though. So that's great. You already have this boss background. So just use those same skills that you used to build the first business to build the second business. You were meant to be a healer. I have no doubt about that. And I know Reiki healers get paid pretty well. And, you know, I think that since the pandemic is going to be getting, you know, less and less, I do believe that, that, you know, you're definitely going to have more opportunities to do more in-person stuff. I think that this was a big deal for you. I do think that, and this is mainly because you've been through a lot yourself. I think you're afraid too. I think discovering that you were a healer may have been the tower moment for you. And I think that IT has been very good to you. I think your IT business has been very good to you. But you know what? After the tower, you have this victory. So it is time to like burn some things down, baby girl. Use that scorpionic energy you got in your chart, because you are heading towards victory. And I think the emotional fulfillment and will be so good for you. And yeah, that healing on trauma is so important. Yeah, you're going to end up ending probably the IT business, but I think you'll be okay with that. I do think it's going to be a couple years though of you doing both for a little while until you build up your healer clientele. So yeah, you're amazing at it. You were meant to do it, Nadia. So there's a reason you're being called to it. All right. All right, we got writer poet. I think they're the last one. Am I wrong, Jim? Help me. Jim, I need you. And then I got Blue Flame and Jim. I agree, Nadia. I think you'll do amazing. All right. So writer poet. Writer poet was talking about my Bonnie and Clyde reading, and I'm really excited to do True Crime Tuesdays. I'm going to be posting a whole other one this Tuesday. It's going to be a lot worse though, you know, like than that one. So we'll see. I'm not going to reveal who I'm reading on, but it's pretty controversial. So writer poet, Jim, do you remember what writer poet's question was? I can look back though, because it was big yellow. Here it is. Oh, how am I meeting with K and L go? He's a love interest. Ah, all right, I see, writer poet. That's tough. Okay. Yes, okay. Awesome. So for you, it definitely looks like it's important that you trust your instincts and that you are be fearless and stand strong. Oh, I'll give you some hint, writer poet. The initials are CW, and no one likes this person. No one is happy with this person. So CW. All right, so warrior and animal guardian. It's important that you be fearless and stand strong and trust these instincts about KNL. I do think that, wow, he is, or they are very, very attracted to you. Very attracted to you. They may have some psychic gifts of their own, and definitely could be an alchemist. I mean, I don't know if you guys connect on a spiritual level, but there's still some, ooh, here's my nose. Ooh, it was the first reading I'm getting like nose itchies for. Blue Flame said it. She got it. So, but for you, writer poet, it's important that you understand that this KNL person definitely has some things that they have to heal. Oh boy, two Saggies. Okay, that makes sense because both of you are very psychic, very psychic. And so it's important that he or she, sorry, I should say they, do a lot of work on the inner child in order to really tap into those. And you two really might have long spiritual conversations, you know? Yeah, it's definitely strong. I know she was Blue Flame. There was good. I gave some strong guesses. No one likes him. I have my own questions about it though. All right. So yeah, it is super controversial. So for you, writer poet, it's important that you hang in there because I do think you guys are gonna meet. And you guys have met if it's a long distance really. Oh yeah, here's that. This Two of Cups has been coming out all night long. Pretty incredible. Yeah, I agree, Blue Flame. I'm a little nervous to actually go places though. It's gonna be small. I do think it's gonna be a little slower than you'd like. So let's see when is this gonna come through? Oh, I just noticed this. Wheel of Fortune. Wow, that's Sagittarius. Nine of Pentacles, the Hermit. All right. Three of Pentacles. So what's interesting to me is this may not come through. You guys may not meet until closer to fall time, which sucks, or closer to Virgo season. But keep working on it. Keep working with this person. I do think if you can video chat, do the best you can. Unfortunately, I don't see a meeting until closer to Virgo season. Make sure this person is being super honest with you about everything, or it may be just more about all this healing they have still to do. I don't love that Seven of Swords slipping out like that. I mean, they're definitely sexually attracted to you, definitely feel a strong connection to you. But let's see. The Hierophant. Oh, you know what I'm getting? Is this person actually may not be as spiritual as you. So they may try and act like they're a little more spiritual than they actually are. And I do think that, it's more to impress you because they see you as an empress, No, Naja, I'm done. I'm running out of steam. So I won't even be able to give any more good readings tonight, after this. So, but it is an attempt to let go of any anxiety. I do think a lot of cards came out reversed. So it does look like they are really bummed out that they can't see you and that they haven't been able to see you. I do think that's trouble. Thank you, Naja. You know what? I'll do another live next month and you can come through, and I also accept plenty of personal readings. You can check the description box, or you can book on Wisio as well. Wisio's pretty cheap. I won't be able to get to Wisio until Monday now, but Cassandra will tell you Wisio's pretty great. Ooh, all right. It does look like it's. Have you thought about it's? This has been a kind of rough. All right. Try not to walk away from any healing energy right now, writer poet, and make sure that you can heal this. I do think that the meeting is going to happen with this world card. It just may be a little longer off. Yeah, it's just going to take a little longer than you would hope. It does look like the meeting is going to go well. It's just going to take a while for it to actually happen. Let me see. And he's going to be bummed out about it, but I do think you two will have a good time once it finally happens. Let me see. One more question. One more. Yes. Yes. You are going to get what you want. It's just, unfortunately, it's not going to be until September. And it's going to cause a lot of grief that it won't be till September, but you will be very, very happy once it happens. So I'm sorry if that's disappointing. I got to be honest with you. I get what I get, but it does look like, thank you, Big Jim. Yeah, it does look like it's going to happen. It's just going to take a little while. And so I hope that was helpful, writer poet, and I hope you join me on Tuesday for the True Crime Tuesday. All right, Blue Flame. Let me pull 2 cards for you, sweetie. All right, is that man getting out of jail? Is he? Yes or no? Is that man getting out of jail? Ooh, he's got to keep defending himself. So he's definitely got to keep defending himself. Yeah, I'm sorry, writer poet. I wish every reading, was like, it's going to happen tomorrow and it's going to be perfect. But unfortunately, this looks like it'll be a little delayed. People may be bummed out, but when it does happen, it's going to be dope. So I'm excited for you there. He's got to use his head and watch any impulsive energy, because it's very important that he stand up for himself, but he not become an asshole and make any bad choices. So if he can stay on his good behavior and use his head and keep his mouth shut, because I think maybe this guy's mouth might get him in trouble, he'll be all right. But let me see. Are you better off going with a soulmate energy? Doesn't sound bad. It doesn't look bad. It looks like, so I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that, he's there. It does look like if he continues with good behavior, it will be closer to 3 years. And it may even be in 4 months or so. He may get 2.5 years on good behavior. So I hope so. If he is being a hermit, that's a good thing, because I think that when he does let things go, he lets it all go. Honey, I do think you love your jailbird / twin flame a little. You love him so much that you struggle to see other men. You struggle to want to date other men. However, getting yourself out there and meeting new friends I'm not getting that it's a really bad idea for you, but it's more of, yeah, definitely. Soulmate energy doesn't sound bad. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to manifest new love though, when your head is and your heart is with someone else who has been unavailable. So, all right, Mr. Jim, I hope that was helpful, sweetie. I do think getting yourself out there and meeting new people, it'll definitely be for a reason, and he's writing again because he misses you. And I think that he may be sensing that he may be getting out soon. And I do think that the times that he went silent, it was more because he didn't want to hurt you, and he knew that sometimes he said dumb things. All right, my friend Jim, you're the bomb.com. So do you have any questions for me, sweetie? Jimmy, where'd you go? Ooh, you're definitely coming up psychic, buddy. So keep up the work. Good work. Did I lose the where are the comments? Oh, there we are. All right, good. Anyway, Jim, I'm gonna pull cards for you because I'm assuming you're there and I'm just not seeing your comment. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Tracy. Ah, okay. There we go, Big Jim. Oh, thank you, Tracy. I appreciate you guys. Oh, and thank you for all the comments. If I got like lost in that other reading. Yeah, I love when you guys book personals. That's the way I can really get to know you guys. I feel, it's has, right? You mean has. So Jim, you keep using those gifts. Your gifts are coming in stronger and stronger every day. It looks like you're going through some big changes. All that Capricorn energy, you know, in all my readings, I'm like, dude, my Capricorns have freaking been through it this year more than everybody. You keep manifesting. You're really good at that. And it looks like you've been doing like your due diligence and your research on what you need to do in order to do that. I'm sorry, Blue Flame. Wow. So yeah, you're Saggy, like a lot of Saggies, like I've said tonight, super duper psychic. She's slowly moving back your way. Ooh, there goes my nose again. She's slowly moving your way. And it's interesting because Sag doesn't usually move slowly. But you know what? My daughter's a Sag sun, and we call her slow mo because she just moves so slowly. So she may be one of those Saggies. And Melissa, I have a feeling with all your Cappy that you're the same. That you move a little more slowly than your average Sag. I love Capricorns. They're the best. She wants to talk to you. And she absolutely wants to reach out to you. I'm wondering if this is, you know, her slowly coming to terms with the fact that she really does miss you. Wow. So for you, I'm really, really proud of you because it does seem like you're walking away from being caught up in your head. We've talked about this before. You're not lying when you say that you really are working on that you're no longer hopping on that hamster wheel anymore and no longer letting those overwhelming thoughts get the better of you. It's funny, you're a total King of Pentacles, but you're coming up this King of Swords. So it's almost like also any abandonment by her may I'm starting to see, this is why I had to shut down because my throat is starting to go. But for you, you're really starting to shut. Yeah, no, I'm proud of you, Jim, because you've made some big changes, and you're learning to see the like even the abandonment from her in a different way. You may start to see it as like you guys needed this separation in order to learn a lot about yourselves and in order to grow. I see a man who has matured in ways that you know he didn't think possible. It's real important that you get your sleep. Don't stay up all night, you know, because doing that, wow. And it's really important. I think that you any indecision or any thoughts that like maybe she won't be back or this won't ever happen again. I think trying to let go of that and just dedicating that time to your spiritual growth is so huge. You're definitely one of those people that when in the collective reading that should have taken that this was to build up your strength. Everything that you've been through, you're a fighter, and it was here to build up your strength in order to make you who you are now. You know, amazing, Jim. So that's I'm really glad that you're sleeping. At least 6 to 7 hours. Woo, my nose again. I wonder what that's about. Whoa. So she definitely like okay. So you can join the club with Catherine and Melissa here because this person is ending whatever third party situation is going on in their life. It does look like ooh, she wants you back. She's absolutely going to want you back. And it may even be at the very tail end of March that this comes through with that 3. That judgment energy is huge. Whoa, judgment at like coming out with the tower. So she does regret. She regrets big time what happened with you, Jim. She really does. And she is heading towards you. This may not come through with this judgment card here for me until closer to June. And I don't remember what has come through in your past readings, but this looks great. This looks really good. Like she's letting go of a lot of pain right now, doing a lot. The more work you do on yourself, the more work she will do on herself. So you just keep doing this work on, because you two really are connected. Wow, this broke your heart, man. It did. It absolutely broke your heart. But that energy that was coming through in the collective is huge. Whoo! I am so proud of you, because you have walked away from any kind of like, I'm getting, you may have even been drinking a lot or doing things to try and escape. You have let that go. You are walking away from the pain, and you are really building up your confidence and feeling better and better about yourself. I am so proud of you. 9 of Cups. This is your wishes fulfilled, you know? So I love this for you. Wow. She is, all right, I'm going to pull a couple more cards. She is absolutely going to be honest with you with that Ace of Cups. Yeah, I'm so sorry, Jim. I'm so sorry. I can feel your heartache over this. Wow, 2 aces. Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Swords for you, sweetheart. She is going to be honest with you about commitment, about being back together. These are, you know, she has been tapping into her own gifts. Wow, you two are mirroring in this strength energy. Look at that. All right, so this was both for you to be building up your strength in a beautiful, beautiful way. And this separation was really, really important. Yes, you are a manifesting king, and you keep it going, baby. Oh my God. Look at this. Like I said, you're a total King of Pentacles. Who is she waiting for? Her King of Pentacles. Okay? So you just keep being this amazing man that you are, Jim. I'm always impressed with the cards I pull for you. You are a dope dude, and I am just so glad you're here. Hey, Trina, thank you. I'm so glad you caught me. I'm just ending. My throat is dying, but please watch the playback. Jim, I adore you. You're the best moderator in the history of YouTube moderators. I don't care what the big channels say. You're the shit. Blue Flame, I did see. CW is the king of liars. He's the worst human being in the world. And I have some spiritual questions about stuff that he's claiming and other mediums are claiming that I really want to discuss. So what we're talking about real quick too, and Jim, biggest kisses. Thank you for being the best moderator ever. Thank you for keeping track of the questions. Thank you everybody for being here. But I am going to discuss True Crime Tuesdays. So I really hope you guys like those. I am super excited about it because it's combining my two loves of true crime and tarot. And I do hope that you guys find them interesting. I will be smudging the shit out of my house after I do the True Crime Tuesday for Tuesday. Yeah, Blue Flame, I'd love to know what you think of my reading, you know. Oh, Melissa, you're the best. You're the best, Melissa. I love you so much. But Blue Flame, please comment on the CW reading for what that I post on Tuesday. And please let me know what you guys think of the tarot and true crime because I love it. And oh, thank you. I'm trying to do something a little different too, you know. And so I'm glad people like the idea. And Jim, you're the shit. Melissa, you're the shit. Catherine, Tracy, everybody that Nadia, everybody that rolled through tonight. I love you guys so freaking much. You made me cry. You all made me cry tonight. Not expected at all. So I just want to say that, like, that's how much I love you guys. And that's how much I adore you. You're what keep me here. And I'm so glad God brought me here. And yeah, I'm so excited that so many people made sure to X out and like my thing. And I hope that, you know, if you need to rewind and rewatch, please feel free. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you guys so much. You have an amazing weekend. Happy Aries season. Yeah, Blue Flame, you better. I need you to comment on what you think about my CW reading. I almost blurted it out. Yeah, Nadia, I'm so glad that was helpful. And you guys, I hope you all had a great time tonight. Thanks again. I'm gonna end this now. And I love you so much. Take care.